You can now look over your mood thought log and see if you notice any patterns in terms of the time of day, where you were, who you were with, the contents of your thoughts, and the types of thoughts you think, what you did and what happened afterwards. If you've been feeling anxious, fear, or panic, when you look over your mood thought log, start to notice any patterns in your thoughts that automatically have popped into your mind just before you felt anxious. For example, the thoughts that are typically associated with general worry is things like, I worry that something bad might happen. If it's about your capacity to cope, you might have noted down thoughts like, what if I can't cope? Everything feels uncertain and out of my control. If you're somebody who experiences social anxiety, so you experience worries about what will other people think of you, thoughts that might come through your mind and you might have noted down are, what if people think badly of me? What if I fail? It may be that your anxiety is very specific during this COVID-19 coronavirus situation, and you may have a lot of what ifs related to, what if I lose my job? What if I'm unable to go to work? What will happen? What if I have no money to live off of? What if I contract the virus? What if we don't have enough food? What if I can't sit my exams, or I get a worse mark because they're using my predicted grades or coursework? What if I lose contact with my friends and they don't want to be my friends when we return back to normal? Will life ever get back to normal? So there are a number of different thoughts that are linked to anxiety that you might have noted down. If you start to tune into those thoughts, what you might notice is that they're typically of a what if nature. What if something bad happens? And usually the outcome is of a catastrophic nature. If you've been feeling sadness, depression, or hopelessness, and that's the mood you've noted down on your mood thought log, when you look back over the log, start to notice if there are particular thoughts such as, I feel sad. I feel that if I let myself cry, I won't stop. I won't be able to go on. I'm such a useless person. You might have written down a thought such as, things never work out for me. They always go wrong. I feel trapped. Things will never get better or change. For people who experience depression, the thinking style is usually of a global sense of loss, losing something that's really important that you feel unable to get back, and a sense that things will never improve. These thoughts, when you have a look back over your thought log, notice, are your thoughts kind of negative about yourself, negative about the world, and negative about the future? If you've noted down that the mood you've been feeling is anger, rage, or frustration, when you look back over your mood log, start to notice the types of thoughts you're thinking. When people experience anger, the thinking style they have is usually a belief or a thought, that an expectation that people are not following particular rules and that they should or should not behave in a particular way. People must do certain things. So lots of rules are noted in thinking styles that promote anger. For example, people should say thank you if I open the door for them. It's not fair. Everyone must be treated equally. That person should show me respect. My parents should understand me. So today I've given you some tips that might help you tune into and become aware of the kinds of thoughts that come into your mind just before you feel the particular emotion that's causing you distress. Using your thought mood log, remember you can begin to notice now any patterns in terms of, firstly, the things that might trigger off particular thoughts and moods. You can also start to tune in, secondly, to the content of your thoughts and start to notice what your thinking style is. Thirdly, you can start to tune into, well, what sorts of moods am I typically experiencing throughout the day? Fourthly, what usually happens after I feel this way? What do I do? What do the people around me do? So that you can start to see what may be maintaining your mood and your thinking style in a vicious cycle. Over the next few videos, we're going to focus on some practical strategies that I hope you'll find useful, that will help you to manage your moods. Now you've identified what they are. They'll help you to manage those thoughts that you've now started to identify. We'll use learn some strategies around relaxation, helping you with your breathing and helping you to start to reevaluate those unhelpful negative automatic thoughts. We'll also look at how you can develop a relaxing and enjoyable routine that gives you a sense of pleasure and a sense of purpose each day. Thank you very much for tuning in today.